Jelly Roll walked into an Upscale store expecting a normal shopping trip, but what happened next left him feeling judged and unwelcome. When Jelly Roll shared a recent shopping experience, fans weren't expecting the story to take such a troubling turn. What began as a casual outing at an Upscale store quickly became an uncomfortable moment, one that left the artist feeling judged, watched, and, in his own words, treated like a criminal. The revelation stunned supporters and sparked a larger conversation about perception, appearances, and how people are treated in higher-end spaces. Subscribe now for breaking celebrity news updates. Jelly Roll, known for his honesty and openness, didn't exaggerate the moment. Instead, he described it plainly, letting the weight of the experience speak for itself. He explained that from the moment he entered the store, something felt off. Eyes lingered longer than necessary. Movements seemed monitored. Questions felt less like customer service and more like suspicion. For fans who admired Jelly Roll's transparency, the story hit hard. This wasn't about celebrity drama or confrontation, it was about a human moment that many could immediately relate to. Despite his success, fame, and financial stability, Jelly Roll said he felt instantly reduced to an assumption based on appearance rather than reality. According to Jelly Roll, the experience unfolded quietly but unmistakably. He noticed staff watching him closely, hovering nearby, and responding differently than they did with other customers. No direct accusation was made. No explicit words were spoken. But the message, he said, felt clear. What made the moment particularly painful was the contrast. Jelly Roll has spoken often about growth, self-respect, and walking into spaces with confidence. Yet even with that confidence, the situation reminded him how quickly people can be judged before they're known. Fans were quick to point out the irony. Jelly Roll is a successful musician with a massive fanbase, a respected career, and a story of transformation. Yet in that store, none of that seemed to matter. To those watching him, he felt like an outsider. The singer explained that the situation didn't escalate into confrontation. Instead, he chose to leave. But the emotional impact lingered. He admitted that the experience stayed with him long after he walked out the door, forcing him to reflect on how often others might face similar treatment without the platform to speak up. What resonated most with fans was how calmly Jelly Roll told the story. There was no anger, no demand for attention, just disappointment. He made it clear that his intention wasn't to attack anyone, but to share how the experience made him feel. Social media reactions poured in almost immediately. Many fans shared similar stories, describing moments when they felt watched, judged, or unwelcome in certain spaces. Jelly Roll's story became a mirror for experiences others had quietly carried for years. Industry observers noted that this moment aligns with Jelly Roll's larger message about authenticity. His music has always centered on lived experience, honesty, and emotional truth. This story wasn't about luxury retail, it was about dignity. Jelly Roll acknowledged that people often make snap judgments without realizing the harm they cause. He emphasized that feeling criminalized without cause can shake anyone's sense of belonging, no matter how confident or successful they are. The conversation quickly expanded beyond Jelly Roll himself. Fans discussed how appearance, clothing, and body language can influence how people are treated, especially in environments associated with wealth or exclusivity. Jelly Roll's experience highlighted how deeply rooted these perceptions can be. What made the story especially powerful was Jelly Roll's vulnerability. He admitted that moments like this can reopen old wounds, reminders of times when he felt misunderstood or underestimated. Growth doesn't erase memory, and certain experiences can bring those feelings rushing back. Despite the discomfort, Jelly Roll used the moment as a learning experience. He encouraged others not to internalize judgment, reminding fans that someone else's perception does not define their worth. Rather than framing the incident as an isolated event, Jelly Roll positioned it as part of a broader reality many people face. His willingness to speak openly gave voice to those who often feel invisible in similar situations. Fans praised him for choosing reflection over outrage. By sharing how the moment made him feel instead of pointing fingers, Jelly Roll kept the focus on empathy and awareness rather than blame. The story also sparked discussions about how customer service can unintentionally create exclusion. Simple actions, tone, body language, assumptions, can shape how welcome someone feels. Jelly Roll's experience served as a reminder that respect should never be selective. As the conversation continued, Jelly Roll emphasized gratitude for the people and places that treat him with kindness. He noted that while negative moments stand out, positive ones matter too, and they're worth recognizing. Ultimately, Jelly Roll's story wasn't about an upscale store. It was about how moments of judgment can happen anywhere, to anyone. His experience reminded fans that success doesn't shield people from being misunderstood. By sharing this moment, Jelly Roll once again showed why fans connect so deeply with him. He doesn't just celebrate victories, he talks about discomfort, growth, and the realities that come with being human. In the end, what stayed with listeners wasn't anger, but empathy. Jelly Roll didn't demand outrage. He offered perspective, and in doing so, he turned an uncomfortable experience into a conversation that reached far beyond a single store. For many fans, that honesty was the most powerful part of all. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe Talent Zone Updates YouTube channel for more update news. What was your favorite moment from the show? Let us know in the comments.